Udder refers to the amount the dump valve bulges out below the bucket shell when the bucket is full. A properly adjusted dump valve will have a maximum of 3 inches or 76 millimeters of udder. Too much udder will overextend the travel on the spring reel, which will shorten its life. Each new Bambi bucket is adjusted and checked at the factory under full fill for proper dump valve adjustment. To adjust the udder, change the length of the trip line by adjusting it at the trip line adjustment chain. There are 2 methods of securing the trip line at its adjustment chain on Bambi buckets. On models 1896 to 1821, the adjustment chain is secured to the suspension bolt on the control head. On models 2024 to HL 9800, the adjustment chain is located at the top of the trip line riser. If a new trip line is installed, first install at the same point on the adjustment chain and then test the dump valve in use. Remember to secure the adjustment shackle with a lock wire or tie wrap first. It's impossible to judge udder with an empty bucket on the ground. Udder must be checked with the bucket full of water suspended either under the helicopter or from a stationary support such as a crane. Adjustment of the purse lines in the dump valve is important to effect a good seal at the neoprene lips of the valve mouth. The purse line adjustment is set and tested at the factory. The purse lines may shrink or stretch after use and thereby require adjustment. Also, whenever new purse lines are installed, adjustments must be made. Small Bambis are equipped with 1/8 inch or 3.2 millimeters braided nylon purse lines cut to 42 inches or 1067 millimeters and tied to 29 inches or 737 millimeters effective length. See Section 14 of the Operator's Manual for purse line specifications for all sizes of Bambis. Note that braided nylon is specified for purse lines since it's self-lubricating under water. When initially tying up purse lines, note that more tension should be on the outside lines with progressively less tension towards the middle. If the tension's too great on the middle lines, the valve action will be sluggish when the valve is retracting. To adjust a single line, simply adjust the tension of the line to equal that of adjacent lines. Stand the bucket vertically. With the valve bottom flat on the floor, pull the bucket shell into a round shape. Run a rope from an overhead support to the ring on the top of the valve. Proceed to adjust the lines, and see also Section 14.1 of this video for complete details on both adjustment and replacement. On medium to large Bambi buckets, it may be more convenient to stand in the bucket when adjusting purse lines. Once the lines are adjusted, fill the suspended Bambi half full with the water just below the top of the valve. Check to see if both lips of the valve are matched right across the top. Sometimes one lip will track slightly above or below the other. Usually 1 or 2 specific purse lines will cause this improper tracking. This can be corrected by: first, grasp the purse lines at the center of the section of low lip. Then pull the 1 or 2 lines several times to bring the lip into alignment. Retie the purse lines so that the line is just snug. Do not over-tension this line. Over-tension will result in misalignment at another position on the valve. The purse line specifications for various models of Bambi buckets are given in Table 2 on page 25 in the Operator's Manual. The tie length refers to the distance from the fender washer up to the top side of the lower section of the ring used to secure the purse lines. The purse lines alternate from one side of the valve to the other. When threading the valve, insert the first purse line from one side. The next purse line is inserted from the opposite side. Any or all lines replaced should follow the same sequence. Refer to adjusting purse lines in dump valve, section 11.5. Braided nylon for new purse lines can usually be purchased locally. Make sure you use nylon since it's self-lubricating underwater. After cutting new line, burn the ends to prevent fraying. Tie a knot on the end of a new line large enough to prevent passage of the line through the fender washer. Here is a recommended knot. Carry out the following steps. Ensure the valve grommets are aligned properly. The two pairs of grommets with a larger space between them indicates where the valve is folded. When folded correctly, all the grommets will line up. When the valve is correctly installed in the bucket, the folded seal will be parallel to the ballast pouch. Mark the purse lines to the tie length given in Table 2 of the operator's manual. Thread the purse lines, alternating from one side of the valve to the other. Starting from one end fold of the valve, tie the purse line to the metal ring at the mark with a round turn and 3/2 hitches. Work towards the other end, tying the lines with equal tension from alternate sides of the ring. Important: the best valve sealing action is effective when the outside lines of the valve have slightly greater tension than the inside lines. Further details on purse line adjustments are given in section 11.5.